Shalynne, you have an incredible gift of making everyone you meet feel like home. Your warmth and joy for life are contagious. And seeing you with Chris, it's clear you found your perfect match. Chris, you're not just a soccer star. You're incredibly gracious, steady, and fiercely loyal. And you look at Shalynne like she's the only person in the room. Together, you two are unstoppable, balancing each other with love and laughter.
I'll never forget the call I got whenever he told me he met someone and was taking her out. I don't remember the specifics of it, but I do remember whenever I checked in to see how it went, it was pretty obvious that this was going to be someone special. And the selfless love that he's always given his friends grew, became something even deeper, stronger. Shalynne, you make Chris the best version of himself. And Chris, you found someone who sees you, supports you, and loves you in exactly the way you've always deserved.
Shalynne suffers from only child syndrome. She's always been way smarter and mature than her years would ever suggest. And all through school, we told people that she was going to need to find someone older than her who can match her intelligence and her maturity. As the Lord would have it, her mom and I moved to Arkansas about 9 years ago next month. Thanks to COVID, Shalynne's job went all remote, and we were able to talk her into moving down here so we could be closer to our little girl. The whole time, we and Pastor Mark were praying for God to send a godly man into her life. Pastor Mark said to me once, God is not only working on Shalynne's heart to prepare her, he is also working on the heart of the man for her to take.
You can cry.
Damn him.
I don't know if we're supposed to kiss.
Oh, I'm kissing. It's not even happening.
On behalf of Shalynne and Chris and their families, thank you so much for your presence today to honor this day, their special day. It's been so wonderful to watch your love story unfold and just to be a part, especially today. Dearly beloved, today we've come together in the presence of God to witness and bless this ceremony, the joining together of Chris and Shalynne in holy matrimony. You know, the bond and covenant of marriage was established by God in creation, and our Lord Jesus adorned this manner of life by His presence with the first miracle at the wedding in Cana of Galilee. It signifies for us the mystery of the union between Christ and His church, and the Holy Scriptures commends it to be honored among all people. Marriage is not to be entered into unadvisedly or lightly, but reverently, deliberately, in accordance with the purposes for which it was instituted by God. And today, into this most holy union, Chris and Shalynne come now to be married. Who gives this woman today to this man to be married?
Her mother and I.
Very well.
Don't make me cry.
I didn't expect all this. Who even are you? It's a beautiful dress. Grandma's pearls.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to look around and notice all the couples that have been together for 20 years. I guarantee you, not one of these is a perfect marriage. Neither one of you are going to get it absolutely right every single day. And when you don't, the other one just needs to fight for tomorrow.
Shalynne, do you take Chris to be your husband, to live together in the covenant of marriage? Will you love him, comfort him, honor and keep him in sickness and in health, and forsaking all others and being faithful to him as long as you both shall live?
I do.
And Chris, do you take Shalynne to be your wife as long as you both shall live?
I do.
As a minister, I've done numerous weddings, and one thing I always provide the opportunity for is to write letters to each other of what this day means to them specifically. And I charge them to take what they're here today for the very first time, as will you, and then each year add to what that year meant. So for the first time, they are hearing what this day meant to each other. Shalynne, Chris had this to say about this day. Today's the day we celebrate the life that we are living together, and now to share it publicly with all our friends and family. Today is the day we have the opportunity to let everyone know and witness the great love that's been placed between us, a love that we have witnessed all along and each and every day that we've been together. Today, this special day, and marrying you means so much to me that I really can't sum it up in a single statement or even a short letter. So I will promise you this, to show you each and every day how much this and you mean to me for the rest of my life.
I'm Josh. I'm the brother of the groom. We were pretty close, maybe not super close when we were growing up. He was definitely your older brother. But as kind of Chris moved out, we actually got a lot closer. And I think it was because that time that we had together was so much more precious. We didn't have as much of it. So we would only probably see each other maybe 2 or 3 times a year. Christmas, things like that. Well, about 3 years ago, Chris brought home a girl from Wisconsin that he met down in Arkansas. Shalynne, when I first met you, a little bit quiet, but you know, we got a couple drinks in you and played a couple games, opened up. It was nice. You know, but it wasn't until the second Christmas that I really knew there was something special. We came down to Arkansas to visit, me and my family, and you made it a point to introducing us to your family. And I knew how much family meant to you.
Chris, Shalynne had this to say about you and this day. Today I feel I've waited on this day forever, and you have made me happier and loved me more than I have ever known. Today, I'm thankful God brought us both to Arkansas, only weeks apart, and truly crossed our paths. That truly shows He knew what He was doing by intertwining our lives together. Today is the day I call you my husband, and take joy that you will be forever by my side. And whatever this life throws at us, it makes me both excited for the journey, but it also puts me at ease, knowing you'll be there. Thank you for loving me every day and choosing me to be beside you.
4 years ago, I met Shalynne on the sidelines of the soccer fields at Burns Park, a place that now feels like a home away from home. Our husbands, Matt and Chris, began playing on the same men's league team here in Little Rock. And while they were debating on defensive strategy during the game, which, let's be honest, neither one of them play defense. This is when Shalynne and I became fast friends. While they were kicking the ball around, bonding over their love of the game, Shalynne and I grew closer, and before we knew it, we were besties, just like we were destined to be. From our first few times hanging out, I knew she was someone special, kind, wickedly smart, vibrant, with a laugh that is so contagious. It was such a blessing from God that out of the billions of people on this earth, the fact that Shalynne and Chris moved to this new city, and Matt and I had moved to this city at the same time. It was nothing short of divine intervention.
I, Chris,
Take you, Shalynne,
to be my wife.
I, Shalynne,
Take you, Chris,
take you, Chris,
to be my husband,
to be my husband,
to have and to hold
to have and to hold
from this day forward. For better, for worse.
For better, for worse.
For better, for worse.
For richer, for poor.
For richer, for poor.
In sickness and in health.
In sickness and in health.
In sickness and in health.
To love and to cherish.
To love and to cherish.
Until we are parted by death.
Until we are parted by death.
To love and to cherish until we are parted by death.
This is my solemn vow.
This is my solemn vow.
In covenant with you.
In covenant with you.
This is my solemn vow.
In covenant with you.
In covenant with you.
May God be with you and bless you. May you see your children's children. May you be poor in misfortune, rich in blessings. May you know nothing but happiness from this day forward.
The ring throughout history has long been a symbol and a promise of that covenant. A ring is a perfect circle, never ending and enduring. It's a symbol of unity and promise, and it reminds us as believers of the circle of the Holy Trinity and the everlasting covenant that God has made with us through His love to mankind. Please place the ring on her left hand ring finger and repeat after me. I give you this ring.
I give you this ring.
As a symbol of my vow.
As a symbol of my vow.
I give you this ring.
I give you this ring as a symbol of my vow.
With all that I am.
With all that I am.
And all that I have.
And all that I have.
And all that I have.
I honor you.
I honor you.
I honor you.
The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make His face shine on you and be gracious to you. The Lord turn His face toward you and give you peace all your days.
And now that Chris and Shalynne has given themselves to each other by vows, by the joining of hands and the giving and receiving of rings, it is by the power vested in me by the great state of Arkansas and a minister of the gospel of Jesus Christ to now pronounce Chris and Shalynne husband and wife. And as the scriptures declare, those who God has joined together, let no one ever tear apart. Chris, you may kiss your beautiful bride. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my wonderful honor to present to you for the very first time today, Mr. and Mrs. Chris Pape.
We have a wall sitting over here next to our welcome table, and I encourage you guys to take a look at that because everybody that we are surrounding ourselves with, our support system, our loved ones, our role models. I think we've both kind of spent some time watching you all, learning from you all, and enjoying what you're able to bring to our lives. And we hope to, continue that, replicate that, and show you all what you have shown us.
So the story I have to tell is from the bachelor party. We went go-karting, which was pretty competitive. Lots of trash talking. Now, if you know Chris, you know he's not exactly someone who just loses. Chris was in the lead with a few laps to go. Somehow I'm able to catch up to him. I don't want to get into specifics of how I was able to get around him. He just somehow lost control of his cart and ended up in the rail. And I ended up winning. Now, Chris will never admit that he let me catch up, but that's Chris in a nutshell. He puts the people he loves before himself, whether it's a silly go-kart race, a tough moment, or life's big decisions. He's the kind of guy who shows up, lifts you up, and lets you have your moment, even if he could take it for himself. He truly is best friend.
We moved her into Little Rock, and within 1 or 2 weeks, she had 2 dates. Her date went so well with Chris, she broke the date with contestant number 2. She wanted to see how far into the bonus round she could go. That was 3 years ago. We've come to love Chris, and as the cliche goes, as the son we've never had. Now if we could just make him a Packers fan.
I just wanted to say a little story about us growing up. Me and my brother were kind of daredevils. We did all these crazy stunts. Most days you would catch us riding our bikes in the backyard, and we would hit these jumps that we made out of like a homemade ramp, and we would stack 2x4s on it to make it higher. Or we would luge down the hill on a skateboard just like inches above the ground. But whatever it was, we had that brotherly competition, right? So we would always get the other person to do it. We would encourage them with the wise words of like a 13-year-old boy and be like, hey, don't worry about it. You'll be fine. It's gonna be fun. Has anybody seen my wife? Oh, there she is!
So here's the go-karting losses, quiet sacrifices, and the kind of love that lets others win, just because. May your life together be full of laughter, compassion, and victories you both can share.
Marriage is a beautiful adventure. It's about cheering each other on, sharing little moments, and always having each other's backs. If you put God first, each other second, and yourselves third, you will have it made.
I just want to raise a glass again and say, hey, don't worry about it. You'll be fine. It'll be fun.
We've also come to love Bill and Linda. They are just great people, and we're getting to know Josh and Emily as well. Mark was right. God has prepared these two to be together. And it was in his works the entire time of heartaches and misdirection. He found her, someone older and someone who matched her intelligence. He must have given up on the maturity part. He found him a wonderful, intelligent woman with a huge heart, wisdom beyond her years, and a tolerance level off the chart. What a perfect match. We love you both. Salute.
To Shalynne and Chris, may your lives together be filled with endless joy, new adventures, and maybe a few more soccer games. Here's to a love that grows stronger every day. Love you. Cheers.